I'm a mom and I'm just a girl, you know, trying to live through her mid-20s. If you're new here, welcome, girl. And if not, hey girl, hey. So today is June 23rd. It's Tuesday and it's 6:30. I have my last shift today on my ER rotation. Girl, we're in Illinois, the big IL. And things have been pretty interesting to say the least. I legit have to update you guys after my shift because it has been chaotic out here with a capital C. I just wanted to start a weekly vlog, and you know, get the vibes going. After our shift today, we have to come back and pack because tomorrow we're leaving bright and early to drive back to PA, a whole 12 hours. Yeah, we have a lot to do. I just wanted to come on and say good morning. This is the outfit of the day. I have some eggs boiling on the stove for a little quick breakfast, and I want to stop by Dutch Bros before we go in for our shift because I most definitely need caffeine. Hi, good.
We're gonna get started for you.
Can I get an iced golden eagle?
Yes, well,
Yes.
soft top? Or what do you want in there?
Can I get cold foam?
Yeah, the cold foam?
Yeah, and an extra shot of espresso. We are signing out, y'all. Signing out. So it's the next day. Good morning. It's 4:33, and we are about to get ready to head out and below this popsicle stand. Also, how cute is my little sweatshirt? This is the outfit of the day for the road trip. Leggings, this cute sweatshirt, and my Crocs. I got this when we went to our day trip in Chicago, which again, I'll tell you guys more about this trip when we get home because there's just too much to uncover and I need to be in my zen home environment for it. I'm about to start packing all of my luggage in the car. This is what we got working with. I'll check in throughout the road trip to give you guys a little progress, but let's go. Let's get going. I'm ready. We're going back on the road.
We are.
We have 10 hours.
I'm like blinking. I'm like, where are we going? We've been traveling so much.
It's there.
Okay, yeah, we have like 10 hours and 38 minutes. So not bad.
Okay, y'all, we are at stop number 2. It is 11:45 and we're like 6 hours in-ish. We passed Kentucky, Indiana. Now we're in Ohio. I got some snacks from the gas station. They look really good. And me and Ashta just switched. So now we're gonna see if we want some food and then hit the road again. Little update, we stopped at Kava because Astra was craving it and I have never tried it. So she was like, Naomi, we need to go inside this Kava or roll. This is so good. I legit demolished my bowl. I got the chicken and rice bowl. Y'all gotta see this. Literally demolished it. If I could bite my fork, I would have. So it's the next day. We are finally home. Cue all the claps. Cue all the cheers. Throw a party. Guys, I'm so excited to be home. I never thought I would be so happy to be in the state of Pennsylvania. Not gonna lie, Illinois was dreadful. She did not do me well. I do not miss her. I give her 0 stars. I didn't pick up the camera yesterday after we got back for obvious reasons. It was a long drive. We were in the car for 12 hours. We were tired. We just wanted to lay down, you know, settle in, unwind, take in that we're back into civilization, back into the city, back into like real, like surrounding a real, yeah. Kay was so happy to see me. His reaction was so priceless. I wish I could have recorded it just to have that to my chest forever because it was so precious. I'm so happy to be back with the boys. So last night we just really spent some quality time together, watched a movie, unpacked a little bit, and yeah, nothing really happened after we got home. On the other hand, let's recap our emergency medicine rotation. To start off, the emergency room I was at was in a trauma center. So if we did get traumas, we would have to fly them out because they didn't have like the resources to stabilize and keep a trauma. So that was one. Two, in my entire 12-hour shift, I was lucky if we saw maybe 10 patients. That was a busy day, like for me on a shift. On a normal day, I would see maybe like 3, maybe 5, and that just gives you a little insight of how small this town was. I'm kidding you guys. I felt like I was in the movie The Children of the Corn. I felt like I was in a scene from Jeepers Creepers because this town was so farmy, was so like little in population. Me and Asha were going crazy. Like truly we were. There wasn't a coffee shop. There wasn't a place that we can go study. There wasn't anything to do in this town. Like no extracurricular activities. No nothing. There was nothing around for miles and miles and miles. It was so bad. For some excitement and some for fun for us to do, we had to drive 4 hours to Chicago. 4 hours to Chicago just to get a little bit of, you know, excitement. So I'll insert those pictures here. It was actually a really good day. We went to go see the Bean. We did like the boat architect tour, which was really fun. We explored the city. We got some good grub. Like it was so good. Oh my gosh, that's another thing, guys. The water there in this town that we were at and the food, my stomach was not having it at all. I kid you not, everything was running through me. I don't know if that's too much TMI, but everything was running through me. I could not eat nothing there. Couldn't even drink the water because you could just smell it was metallic even in the filter because Asha had a what are those things called, a water filter. Even when I would pour the water out of the filter I can see like little specks in my cup, so you know that just threw me off forever. I'm going on a tangent. I even forgot what I was talking to you guys about. To make this trip even more unbearable, y'all, we literally had to fight for our lives because there was a tornado. This town was sounding off all 5 alarm bells saying this is not a test. You need to seek shelter because there is a tornado happening like in real time, like real life. I am not kidding you guys. I literally found this video yesterday on TikTok when we were going home of what the tornado looked like, and I just can't believe this was our real life. Like, I could not believe Alvernia University will send us in the middle of nowhere. One, to get emergency medicine experience, which doesn't even make sense to me. Like there wasn't even any volume of patients, any volume of like skills or procedures that we could have done to even touch the experience that other programs may have. But not even that. We had to endure like a natural disaster. I cannot make this up. I literally cannot make this up. So me and Astra were literally sheltering in the basement for maybe like 45 minutes until it was safe to go back up to our Airbnb. I have no notes. Literally, I have nothing else to say. 0 out of 10 stars. Illinois will never be seeing me again unless we're going to Chicago. Then I'll make an exception. But anywhere else in Illinois, yeah, nah, y'all can keep it. Not for me. I'm a city girl. I belong where there's civilization, where there's, I don't know, life. Props to everyone who lives like in the Midwest, in those farmy town areas, girl. You got it. You got it because I can't have it. Yeah, that was a recap on our experience there. I'm about to start studying soon with Astra. It's 10 right now, and I got back from Target not too long ago. Initially went there for toothpaste, left with a lot of other things that I did not need. So let's do a quick haul. Okay, starting off strong with what I went for. Toothpaste. And then I got some espresso pods for the Nespresso. We need to be loaded on deck with caffeine. Was going through the creamer aisle, immediately locked eyes with this. Had to put it in my cart. Anything cookie butter is an immediately yes for me. And I just made Astra some coffee. She said this was slapping. So can't wait to make myself some coffee. I'm determined to learn how to make a brown sugar shaken espresso at home because I cannot keep giving Starbucks all of my money. It's really bad. I have to stop. Next on the creamers, we got some oat milks because again, we're gonna make this at home. Got some cold foam, some raspberry lemonade, cinnamon sugar. My cousin actually put me on when I was in Florida. She would put this in her coffee instead of the actual cinnamon. Slaps. Next bag. I found these noodles at Kroger when we were in Illinois, and this is like another flavor to it. So it's Tingy chili noodles. It's really good. Highly recommend. Lots of protein. Got some new bowls for Kay. He's on a Spider-Man kick right now. New toothbrush for Kay. And some plates for him, if you can't tell. Again, on a Spider-Man kick. And obviously, since I have no self-control, I couldn't leave without getting some books. I'm trying to get into romance more. If you know me, you know that I've been on a thriller kick. That's how I started my whole reading journey. So I have lots of thrillers on my bookshelf currently, which my boyfriend just built me. He showed me yesterday as a surprise, and it was so cute. I'll show you guys that later. Everything on that bookshelf right now is a thriller. I heard really good things about this book. It's called The Someday Garden. I couldn't leave without getting this. I've been seeing them everywhere on TikTok. I need to join on the excitement. So this is an erotica thriller. That's exactly what we're gonna do right now, and you guys are going to see what it is first. Hopefully it's nothing I have already, because if it is, I'm gonna be pissed. Is this something good? She left. Oh, okay. 20 years ago she survived. Now she's fighting for her life. You know what? Me too. Same. On the night that changed everything, Amy Brewer walked out of a house party, angry, away from the friends who made her feel like she didn't belong. Within the next hour, all 5 of her friends would be dead. The Memorial Day Massacre, as it came to be called, rocked their small California community, and Amy, the girl who walked away just in time, couldn't escape the media circus or the guilt. 20 years later, 10 people with connection to the crime have been invited to a remote cliffside house by a journalist looking to do a story on the murders. But the group quickly learns the event is not what it seems. As the storm closes in and guests begin to die, Amy realizes there is someone in the house who knows more than they admit about what happened that night long ago, and they will stop at nothing to protect their secrets. Immediately, yes. Immediately, yes. This was the good one. Okay, we're in the midst of studying, and I put on this documentary on Netflix for Carla because she never seen the documentary about the high school teenagers receiving all the threats, you know, the viral one from TikTok, and they're about to reveal who is sending the text messages. So she's about to tell you her guess, and then we're gonna see her reaction to who it is. So who do you think it is?
I think
Okay.
A several-page document with what phone numbers were attached to these 2 IP addresses.
He called me one day and told me that they got the list of phone numbers from the IP address and wanted me to give him any phone number from any possible suspect. So I talked to Owen and had him send me basically any of his friends, any phone numbers that he had.
I could not find any of those phone numbers connected to this IP address.
What about adults? What about, whoever?
I found one phone number that kept coming up being connected to that IP address, and the phone number was Lauren's mom, Kendra.
Wait, no, but Carla, and you seen in the beginning of the documentary how she was just like chatting, like, nothing was happening this whole time.
don't pay attention to them. No wonder they have time for her husband. She was too busy scheming.
Yo, you can't make this up! She's a sicko! It's a little bit later. Carla just left. We just finished watching the documentary right now, and I still can't believe she has never watched it. Like, it was the talk of the town on TikTok because no one could believe the twist. And this is a little spoiler alert. If you never watched it, I'm about to spill the beans right now, because the least thing I was expecting from this documentary was for the culprit to be her mother. Like, that is just sick. You can't even comprehend on what level of mental instability this lady has. It's 5:19, so I'm honestly just waiting for the boys to get home. We definitely have to lock in tonight to study a little more. I have some systems left to review. I think we have to do endocrine, psych, women's health, and heme. There's still a lot to accomplish before we take this exam that's on Monday. I'm probably gonna lock in with you guys a little bit later on tonight and get through these charts, get through these systems, at least 2 today, because we're gonna be meeting up with the girls again tomorrow. But I figured while we're waiting for the boys, I can show you this lovely bookshelf that my man built for me while I was gone, and he's so adorably like color coded the books and put them on here. I'm going to give you guys a little book haul of all the books I have gathering right here behind me. And I also want to show you guys our living room, because we got a new couch and we kind of flipped how we had our setup. I don't think I've showed you guys it yet, so let's do that. This is the setup to our living room. We got a new couch that we ordered off of Amazon, because the other one, girl, we're not even gonna get into it, but she was not it. I could barely fit on that myself, let alone my boyfriend. And then we decided to mount the TV up, put our little entertainment center here, and my boyfriend just put my bookshelf over there. I honestly love this setup more. He got me some succulents, so I have one here. I had this plant for like forever, and I was just telling the girls that I need to learn how to repot her. I think that's the terminology, because she's getting way too big for that. My prize possession. This is the only one I can keep alive, so we got to keep her going. Yeah, that's really the only home update that I have. Love my living room, love being in it now. It's so cozy, and I also like love having like my friends over and hosting, so I love that our couch is actually big enough to fit all of us on there comfortably. Like, you have to enjoy the spaces you're in. So this year I'm putting more effort, more time, more money if I need to enjoy the spaces that God has blessed me with. Moving on to the bookshelf, we also got this off of Amazon. All the books on the left is what I haven't read yet. These books that are down here are the ones that I did read. So thrillers, my little romance collection that's building up, and then some more thrillers. Add these two. And Twilight's not really a thriller. I would consider this a fiction. I'm waiting till it gets like gloomy, doomy, rainy, like giving fall vibes, so I can start reading Twilight. I made it my mission to read the series. And then these are all the thrillers on my TBR. If you're new to the channel, I am obsessed with Freida McFadden. I literally started my reading journey with her. It started off with Never Lie, and I absolutely love this book. 5 out of 5 stars, have nothing bad to say. I also made it my mission to try to read, if not all, but most of Freida McFadden's books. I have The Crash, The Divorce, which is her new book that she just released. The main character's name is Naomi, so I just needed to do it. I took it as a sign to acquire this book and get it. Last one I have is The Tenant. Me, Carla, and Deidre all have this book. We bought it together so that we can read it. When is that gonna happen? Hopefully soon, but who knows with all of the stuff that we have going on. I got this one that's called That's Not My Name from Megan Lawley. I heard really good reviews about her as well. And of course, the infamous Verity. I'm also waiting till it gets a little bit like in the fall season to read this, because I want to watch the movie when it comes out, and I want to have the book fresh in my mind when I do. In terms of romance, this is what we're working with. I already showed you guys this one that I got earlier from Target. The next one is The Last Letter. And then next I have One Golden Summer by Carly Fortune. It's like very summer themed, so I was trying to like pick up romances that are really like summery, springy to like go with the season. I had this book for a while now. It's called The Song of Achilles on Fable. I looked it up and it had like good reviews, and I love me a good like Greek mythology, romancy type of vibe. Love Greek mythology. I added the Percy Jackson book to my TBR on Fable because I just always love Percy Jackson the movie, so I also want to read the books. So those are really all of the books that I have. Those are just all of the books I have, you know, that I need to read, and I have to stop acquiring more books. Like I don't have 10 books on this bookshelf that hasn't been touched yet. I finished The Only One Left by Riley Sager the last 2 days that we were in Illinois, and I truly actually enjoyed this book. It was like a 3.75 out of 5 stars for me. It wasn't like a 5 out of 5. Like the plot was good. I just felt like, I don't know. I just felt like it took too long to get to the plot. I'm not really sure. I don't know why like I didn't rate it higher. It wasn't like Never Lie that left me literally shaking in my boots, but it was good nonetheless. I think the next book I want to read will be a romance. I've just been reading thrillers up to now, so I think I need a break from the thrillers to reset my mind and have like a good book that will get me in my feels, will, you know, release some steam, make me giggle a little, make me cry. So that sounds like I'm either gonna read The Last Letter or I'm gonna read The Song of Achilles. It's leaning more towards The Last Letter. This is gonna be my next read. I'm trying to read every day at least a chapter. I feel like I've been watching too much TV. I've been on my phone for too much. I looked at my screen time the other day, it was 9 hours. 9 hours? That's just sad. Like I should not be on my phone for 9 hours. Gonna try to reach more for a book rather than my phone. I kind of want to do one of those videos that all the book YouTubers be doing, that they be like, oh, like replacing my screen time with reading. I think that would be really fun. It's Friday, the next day. It's about to be 10. The girls are on their way over for yet another study session because guess what? It never ends, guys. It's never gonna end until we hit August. Last night, I was able to finish endocrine and women's health. I did some questions. When everyone's over, I'm probably gonna review the concepts that I got wrong from the questions, and then we can go into heme and psych. And then when I'm done doing those questions, I want to go back and review cardio, MSK, and GI because those are weighted more heavily in the emergency med, like in the rotation exam. So you're going to get more questions on those systems. And we also have to start studying for our end of curriculum exam, which is like our final all end all be all exam for PA school. That is summative and one of our like graduation requirements, so we have to pass that exam, and it's at the end of July. It's the end of June now, so we don't have that much time. Made myself a latte. This 3 shots of espresso, oat milk, and that Chobani creamer that was cookie butter that I showed you guys yesterday. And not gonna lie, that creamer is fire. And you don't even need a lot to actually taste the cookie butter, which I love. It tastes identical to like the Biscoff cookie butter spread, which is great because before I even found this creamer, I used to just spread like the cookie butter around like my cup, but that was like very messy, so I didn't really like that aspect of it. And then you'll get like clumps of cookie butter that you can sip up like if you were drinking it from a straw, and that wasn't really like very aesthetic or pleasing. So love this creamer, rated 10 out of 10. That's really all the plans that we have for this morning. Later, we're actually gonna go take Kay to see Toy Story 5 at the movie theaters. I'm excited. I'm excited because I'm a big kid at heart. He's been asking all night. He's been asking ever since we told him we were gonna see it. So those are the plans for later. A little family day at the movie, but We have to be productive before then. I also wanted to start this book today. I told you guys yesterday that I finished one of my thrillers, and the next book that I wanted to read was a romance, and this is the one that I ended up picking. And then I posted it on my story, and all of the girls were going crazy. They were raving about it. They were saying how great and amazing she is. Cannot wait to see what this book is about. And obviously, I'm gonna keep you guys posted and updated about it, because who doesn't love a good like reading session in a vlog? I live for it. Like, I'm on this kick now where I'm watching book YouTubers, and it's literally the highlight of my days. I just love it. I truly do want to swap out like my screen time for reading more, because my brain just needs it. Like, I can tell the difference when I'm on my phone for too much. My like my cerebrum, yeah, she's toast. She's toast. We're gonna start reading this until the girls get here, and then we're gonna commence our study session. Okay guys, it's study break time, and we are at this Korean place getting food. I'm gonna get some boba and an appetizer, and then I'm gonna get tacos for some lunch. Carla is hell-bent on getting this Korean corn dog, so that's what she's doing currently. Oreo mochi donut, scrumdiddlyumptious. I got passion fruit green tea with mango popping boba, the best combination to ever exist.
And I made your turn. That's really good.
Okay, this is Carla's hot Cheeto Korean hot dog. I'm scared. Damn, bro. That's really good.
I'm like second guessing my decisions now. But I don't know what else to get. This or that donut thing you just had, or one of those, or all three.
Yeah, bro, I don't blame you.
so
That's
good.
really good. So it's a few days later. It's Monday, 5:35. I think the last time that we spoke or I was with you guys was on Friday, and that's when we went to go see Toy Story 5. Overall, my review, 10 out of 10. I love the movie. It was so cute. There was such a great meaning behind it, and I just loved how it wrapped up. I love how the film writers didn't change any of the characters. You know what pisses me off? I love Shrek, okay? I love Shrek, hands down. Favorite comfort cartoon movie. Why did the people go ahead and change the way they look? That was my last and final straw. Like, that just made me not want to watch the movie at all, and I hate that because I love Shrek. I truly do. I could watch it over and over and over again. Anyways, that going back onto topic, Toy Story 5 was so good. I love the introduction to the new characters. They were so funny. When I tell you, everyone in that movie theater was cracking up, like kids and adults. The jokes were just really funny and really, like, still child centered and appropriate. I hate when like children cartoon movies try to like make inappropriate jokes. Like, this is not the time or the space for it. Like, let the kids movies be a kids movie, okay? And that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. I didn't really do much over the weekend. I just really studied, to be honest, because we had all of our exams today. I had my OSCE in the morning, which actually went pretty good. Our chief complaint was like acute abdomen or something like that, and I was praying and hoping for appendicitis, girl. And that's exactly what we got. So, amen, gloria a Dios. Good thing the man upstairs is always, working with us because, bro, acute abdomen could be so many things. OSCE went good, had that in the morning. In the afternoon, I took my end of rotation exam, and she just released the grades a few hours ago. Thank God I passed. I truly don't know why I stress myself out and I psych myself up when I'm taking these exams, because in the moment it literally feels like you know nothing and like you're second guessing yourself, which I truly hate. And if you're like in any medical school, like graduate school, the one thing you should never do is second guess yourself, because 99.9% of the time your instincts are right and you chose that answer because you know that's the answer. Slowly but surely, I'm trying to build up confidence to just, pick my answer and keep it pushing. That was really what my day entailed. I'm home now. I'm about to read some chapters of The Last Letter. I got like 80 pages in. I think I'm on chapter 8. And I already know this book is going to leave me in absolute shambles just by how the way it's going. So just love that for me. Love that for me. I think I'm going to end the vlog here. It was a very busy and chaotic week. I hope you guys enjoyed your time with me. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you stay up to date with my journey and just my life. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.